Annyeonghaseyo, hi guys. So I wanted to tell you guys and help you guys and stuff with something that's really close to my heart. K-pop. I've been a K-pop fan since 2005, and you guys obviously already know that because I do reaction videos and I talk about freaking K-pop all the freaking time. So a big thing in K-pop and stuff, especially in the past few years, a lot of groups have been disbanding or members have been leaving. So especially with you Kiss and stuff, who are my freaking babies or my baby children, I've been able to deal with having to lose members joining in, members leaving. It's just, it's a little bit, it's kind of disheartening sometimes. And the thing is, what a lot of us need to do is need a way to be able to not know what to do when this thing happens. So a lot of groups, let's start with a lot of groups like 21. 21 was a big girl group that kind of, they were gone for a while, had a comeback, and then all of a sudden, they disbanded them. It was very shocking. It was very shocking to the K-pop world because it's like the queens of K-pop. It's just boom, and like with you Kiss, Dongho leaving a few years ago, then AJ and stuff, and then obviously let's go with the beginning of it with Kpop and Alexander leaving. That was sudden and nobody expected it. And then Hoon and AJ came in, and it was a very big transition for everybody because people have been with the group forever since the beginning. weren't knowing what to do with two new members coming in after two of the members just been randomly kicked out of the group. So the thing is, for a lot of us, you need to if you're a big fan of the group and you love the group enough to know that they're human beings too. They got to keep going and keep doing their job and doing what they love. If you're a fan of them, keep going with them. Give them support. That's all you can really do. Even if you're not knowing what to do when group members come in after group members, your favorite group member might have left, keep going. And then with Dongho leaving, it was sudden and quick, and nobody expected it either. The thing is, the member leaving, you still need to support them in what they do because they have a reason for doing what they do. Unlike Xander and Kpop, who were randomly kicked out of the group because the company can be assholes. Anyway, and now with the recent thing with Kevin leaving, Kevin's choosing to leave because he wants to have he wants to move his career path in a different way. Kevin's been in the group since the group started, so it was a really kind of shocker, especially for me. I was very emotional with that. Eli's my baby. I've been with Kevin and stuff especially since he was in, before you Kiss. So it was a really big change for the group. With June coming in, he was a new baby child to the group. So you guys gotta give the group, give the group some time and support them, love them. If a member leaves or comes back, give them support too. With Top going into the army, with T.O.P. from Big Bang going to the army, and Big Bang kind of doing their own thing right now, you gotta give support. Top's been through a little bit difficult time right now, but I'm not gonna go into that. But you just got to give any members that go into the group, go into the military. It's all going to be men, so men go to the military. But give them support, give them love, just do whatever you need to for them, because they're not going to come back. They're going to be back. They're not dying. They're going to come back. Wonder Girls, Spica, LC9, MIB, Rainbow. Those are the groups that we kind of didn't expect that they were gonna. We kind of expected they were gonna disband just because they didn't debut. They didn't put out as much, so there kind of was a thing that we were thinking they're gonna break up. But if you're a fan of that group, because I knew bits and pieces of. I knew Wonder Girls because they had their own thing. I didn't know Spica or MIB. I knew some of Rainbow and History. I had one of their albums, but that's all you gotta do. It's gonna be difficult for a while, especially with a group that you've listened to forever. And you're a huge fan of them, or you really want to see them in concert, just support them whatever they do, and to know that, enjoy the time that you did have with them as a group, and still enjoy their music that they have out there, because it's not like the music's just going to go magically poof out of the air, and support any of the members at what they're doing. If you like a certain member, follow them. Chris, that used to be in EXO, he has done his own thing. He's doing Wong Fu. That's his thing that he's going to Wong Fu. He's done Triple X with Van Diesel, and he did really. It's an American movie. He did a really great job on that. He did his own music and stuff for a while. He's still my favorite. He's still one of my favorite people that used to be in EXO, and I'm still going to support him even outside of not being in EXO anymore. Tao's doing his own thing, you know. They just do their own thing, and I still am going to support them no matter what. I'm still going to support Kevin and everything, you know, because they might not be part of the group anymore, but they're always going to be part of the group to me. They were part of the group for a big part of my life, and I'm not going to not just forget them just because, or stop liking them just because they leave the group or because they disbanded or whatever. A lot of the big disbandments that were a very big surprise to everybody was like 4 Minutes, Sistar, Kara, because those were girl groups that had been around a while, but they also hadn't put out things for a while, so it was kind of a speculation that they were going to disband, and then surprisingly they did disband. But the thing is, you know, there's people that had a following. Just as I said before, just support them, give them lots of love. If you're angry that they disbanded, I'm sorry. When Jessica got kicked out of Girls' Generation, I was very pissy and salty about it because SM kind of screwed her over in a sense, and there's very big drama over that. But I'm not going to stop liking Jessica and her solo stuff that she did. I'm still going to be a fan of her. She's still going to be one of the bays. But I couldn't be mad at them for that. And it was a very big thing, and it was just kind of like, okay, you know, it happened. I'm going to be hurt for a very long time. But, you know, I'm not going to stop liking, I wasn't going to stop liking Girls' Generation because of that. But another thing is, like, IOI, who was a smaller group of Girls' Generation, there's a speculation that it's supposed to be disbanding and stuff at the end of this year. I'm not confirming anything. I'm just saying that's the speculation that I've heard, which should be very surprising because I got to see them last year at KCON and they were awesome. So if they do disband, that'll be kind of sad because first Jessica leaves and Girls' Generation kind of, you know, crumbles a little bit, and then this happens. It would just be like the Girls' Generation cult thing does not have a very good section with K-pop. But I kept thinking for a while that Zia was going to disband, but obviously they've put things out for a while that they're not going to come back as a group. I know Super Junior is planning on doing stuff. But there's a lot of groups that would be people keep saying that they want Big Bang to disband, but they're not going to disband just because, I mean, Big Bang's one of the groups that's not going to disband. Obviously, Top's in the military right now. Then it's going to be GD and Taeyeon, and then Sungri, and then Daesun. You know, so there's going to be probably maybe a good 4-something years before we see any of them together again as a group. But I feel like all the members are so close, and they want to be together, and they know the VIPs want to be together so much that they're going to come back as a group. So, and I can see that, you know. I would never wish a group to disband, because even if you're not a fan of the group, there's always going to be fans of the group. So the big thing as I want to say about this video is the way that you can be able to deal with a member leaving or a band disbanding or a K-pop group disbanding, support them. Give them lots of love, because even if your favorite member leaves the band, you obviously fell in love with the band for the music, obviously, but you have your favorite member. Everybody does. Doesn't mean you need to take it out on the group. Take it on the company, though. But yeah. Some entertainment. Anyway, but to support the groups, check out solo projects they do. Check out other things they do. They might, if they leave the K-pop scene completely, support them and be happy for them, because that's what Dongho did. Dongho, after he left U-Kiss, he went on and he did it for health at first, and then he did baseball, and now he's a DJ. He's DJ Justin now. But they're doing stuff. If they're leaving, you're hoping that they're doing stuff. They're still healthy, that they're doing whatever. Support them, give them lots of love, and try to find other groups and stuff too. Because if you're stuck on one group and a group disbands, it's kind of sad, because it means you kind of might pull you away from K-pop. But K-pop is so much more than just one group, you know. And if they don't put out stuff for a while, support them still. Give them lots of love, and try to do everything you can to kind of let the companies know that you want the groups around. the group around longer, because then it means that the fans still want them. So if you guys want to check them out and stuff, and if a group, you know, disbands or goes away or members leave, give them lots of love, because I know I still do. There's a lot of the members I still love. So in the bottom box and stuff, you guys can go check out and stuff my Twitter, my Instagram, my cosplay Facebook page, my Snapchat, my DeviantArt, my Instagram. Go like those, follow those, comment, everything, and I love you so much. Also give this lots of likes, and if you love K-pop, put the like button. Also, when you're at the like button, go click subscribe so you don't miss any more vlogs. K-pop music reactions that I've done, song covers, cosplay, and a whole heck of a lot of other stuff. Also, if you guys love K-pop and stuff like I do, go check out the playlist I have and everything with a lot of the K-pop music videos that I have done reaction videos for, and also cover groups and stuff that do K-pop and stuff. Give them lots of love too. They have disbandments too, and they have group changes and stuff. Just a lot, like a lot of K-pop groups do. So you guys support them too. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later.